Our next recipient was named North Dakota's Woman of the Year by USA Today in 2022. Erica Thunder is an enrolled member of the Mandan Hidatsa in Arikara Nation who received an undergrad degree from UND in political science in 2011 and a law degree in 2014. At UND, Erica played in the wind ensemble, was vice president of the Criminal Law Association, and secretary of the Student Bar Association. Erica has dedicated her career to being an advocate for fellow Indigenous people to ensure their voices and stories are heard. She has served on the North Dakota Indian Affairs Commission and was North Dakota's Commissioner of Labor and Human Rights. She was also the first Director of Diversity and Cultural Competency at the North Dakota Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. Erica says she is proud to have brought an Indigenous voice to important discussions at the highest levels. She recently took a position in the private sector as a senior associate and tribal subject matter expert with K.L. Scott and Associates, a consulting firm that supports government agencies and nonprofits. Erica, for advocating on behalf of Indigenous people and for bringing the expertise to the highest levels of the North Dakota government. Please come forward to receive your Young Alumni Achievement Award.
Thank you, Robin, so tremendously, Kinigigi, and I just would like to say hello to all my fellow tribal citizens tonight. It's awesome to see how many are here, and I don't think that anyone thinks that I'm a shy person, but I can get quite emotional, and so I'm just trying to focus on Governor Burgum right now and some of the jokes he was making and the boos that I heard. I've never heard that. And anyway, I just really want to say thank you to the University of North Dakota. I feel like I just owe so much in general. And I'll give a little bit of a backstory quickly, but there was no doubt that I was going to be here. As a young child, my family went to lots of events at UND. My mom was a music teacher. My dad was a farmer. And we were able to attend lots of music and just creative arts in general at UND. And my dad passed away when I was in high school, and it was incredibly difficult. And I've said this a number of times, but when I was making the decision to go to UND, because I was 16 at the time that he had passed, I knew that there was no other decision to make but to go to UND, because my brother, Evan Wondrasek, was already here. His future wife, Sarah Tondrick Wondrasek, was already here. And I had a number of friends and people I considered family here. So I knew that and supported no matter what. And I really appreciate that it was mentioned that I played in the UND Wind Ensemble, because I'd really like to thank Dr. Popejoy. He did not have to give me a music scholarship, but he did. I was not going into music, and I got to enjoy something that gave me such a great creative outlet for years in undergrad. So thank you to him and to the music department in general. And I want to also just say thank you to all of the creative departments within UND. You've been just a wonderful outlet for many of us. And the decision to go to law school was also made easy in many ways. And I want to say thank you very quickly to the folks and the crew who put on the 1883 speaker series, which I was honored to speak at today. and share a little bit of my story, which has been a lot of ebbs and flows in life. And I just want to say overall, thank you so much for everything that you've allowed me to do. And I want to be able to say thank you to Julia Ernst more than anything. I know that, and please God. If you're familiar with the 1990s film Matilda, there was a teacher named Miss Honey. And I really do promise that the first time that I had a class with Julia, I felt like I met my Miss Honey. It makes me emotional. and been absolutely wonderful to me. And I'm so thankful for you. Thank you for allowing me to share my story with your students. And also congratulations to your students. And thank you for sponsoring students tonight as well. And thank you to all of the law students and recent grads as well. Thank you so much and congratulations. And as I was stating, Indian law was, well, it has been stated, Indian law was extremely easy for me as a decision when I was looking into law school as far as what my specialty would be. Because my Arikara and Hidatsa grandmother, Adeline Hall, had suggested it to me. And while I didn't understand that area of law at all at 16 years old, it stuck with me. And she kept saying how it was a challenging area. It was an area that was complex and that we needed more and more people working in this area, good people who would do the right things. And so I thank her, and I thank her for instilling that in me. I thank the University of North Dakota for prioritizing Indian law and policy, because I was an undergrad when I took my Indian gaming course that kind of set everything off for me. And so I just want to say a very large thank you to everyone who supported things like NALSA and all of the wonderful different programs that we have specifically for Indigenous peoples in law. And I feel like I have so many other thank yous to say, and I will try to summarize like this and say thank you so much to my family for all of their support. I have a very mixed family, so I want to say thank you to all sides, and I want to say thank you to my tribal nation, MHA Nation, and I want to say thank you to all of the fellow recipients tonight. You all are incredible and you absolutely inspire me. And specifically, I want to say thank you to Dr. Monica Mayer and say thank you to Emily O'Brien. Both of you have been people that I have admired from afar for quite some time. Both of you have done quite a bit for me without even knowing it. And I also, though I just teased, I really want to say thank you. And when I saw Governor Burgum on the list tonight of folks, I was really happy. And I'm even more happy now to know that First Lady Catherine is here as well. And I didn't know about the summer thing. And so that's awesome. But in all seriousness, I want to say thank you to both of you. You both changed my life indefinitely, in many ways. And I know that I have colleagues here tonight too, who I served on North Dakota's cabinet with. One came up to me and I almost started crying right away. Sean Riley, hi, wherever you are. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who I was able to serve with at the State of North Dakota. And I guess, yeah. Like I said, I can't say my thanks enough to UND, just in general. I was shaped here. After my father passed, I needed a place that was safe. I needed a place where I could heal. This was that place. So I'm very thankful. And I know I'm going to forget folks here tonight. So just thank you, everyone who is in attendance. And thank you, everyone who has supported us students. And just thank you, fellow alumni, for absolutely everything. I am so blessed. And I would be absolutely remiss if I didn't lastly thank my husband, Dash Thunder. You have been the most supportive person in my entire life. And words aren't enough. So pinagigi wakangacho, and thank you very much. And overall, just thank you, everyone, and I hope you have a wonderful night.